All right. Hey, guys. It is Sunday, October 22nd, 2023. We're talking to crude oil. Uh, this is my personal video journal, not to be taken as advice. All right. I like to look at strat on the weekly and the monthly, and then I drill on down and get it to some more actionable signals on the lower time frame. So looking at the weekly, there's a strat setup here. It's called outside candle. The setup is it made a low of the prior candle, which is September monthly, and then it's poked above the midpoint of that. So the idea would be it's going to keep coming in the next 9 calendar days, get above 95.03. Okay, that's a strat setup for an outside candle. It made a new low. It gets above the midpoint, which is 89.25 on the continuous contract. And then it gets above 95.03 before the month is over. It gives 9 calendar, basically this week. Needs to keep coming if it's gonna fulfill that setup. Not making a comment whether it is or not. Looking at the weekly, there's another strat setup, and this is last week was an inside candle. Excuse me, 2 weeks ago was an inside candle, and then last week it broke out of that. So this is called a 2-1-2 bullish reversal in strat speak. So the target for that setup would be the top of this red candle from 2-3 weeks ago, and that's 91.88 on the continuous. So there you go. That's two bullish strat setups in a row on the longer time frames. The daily, what I'll say is this most likely looks like, it's three up. 1, 2, 3. Looks like three up to me, right off of resistance, support. What was once resistance is now support. This is the resistance, obviously. This is three waves right into resistance. Could be a B wave. If it is, C wave coming down here. It depends. There's a bunch of different ways that could be. You need more information. Technicals on the daily, I would say they are somewhat bullish coming out of a bearish move. So, well, yeah, look at the price. That makes sense. So is that telling me anything? Not much. Price is king. Let's look at the 4 hour. I put the bearish count on here because it's just so obvious. It looks like three up right into the 764. That's pretty much the max for a B wave. I say that, but it's a B wave. So how could I even say something like that? I'm just saying if this is a B wave, looks beautiful. If you're a bear, yeah, get short and put the stop right at the top of that wave. That makes sense to me. I need more actionable levels. So coming down here to the 144, look at the 50, 200 crossover on the 144. Helpful sometimes. I'm not trading off of that. It's just another clue. Now look, this is the December contract. So we're actually at the 764 for this B wave on the December contract. So here's really what I'm looking at for me. I have a bullish bias. That's just me. So either it already bottomed Friday and it give you another shallow pullback, or it's going to come down here and needs to come down lower to give you a proper wave 4 of this inside degree here, and then give support here. If it keeps coming, I'm below 84.62. I think bulls are not liking that at all. So the clue is, does it come down impulsively, then give you a corrective bounce, which I will be shorting. I'm just giving you my plan. I'm not shorting. I'm actually long. I want to be longer. If this comes down into here, I have a tiny long position for Friday, which is really rather silly. If I'm lucky enough to be able to, if I don't get some kind of crazy gap down, uh, then I'll still be in that long. If it starts to come back down, I'm going to put my stop right at the bottom of this because I'm not playing games with this thing. And then if it comes down here, I'll probably try another long attempt from there. The further it comes down in here, the less I like it. But if it holds this thing, this gray box right here, then I'll probably long from there. All right, those are my levels. The targets initially are 93.50, and the next one is 97.40 to 97.80. These are my levels right here to watch. Good luck.